Hey, I know it's been a while. Today we are playing Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. I think it's a really fun game. I bought it a while ago, so I've been through a couple levels, but I haven't done any of the story mode, so it should be fine. And I'll just be telling you what I've gone through. I really like this game personally because you can destroy robots real nicely. It looks nice too, even though it's all pixely and blocky. But when you load into the game, it gives you a random name, random age, random favorite color, and a random job. And it just pushes you right into the action, which I think is pretty fun. And it just puts you into the fight. I think there's supposed to be how you control your player, but it didn't happen. And all you have to do is just fight the one sword guy at the start, and then it just continues pushing you, make you progress. I tried to go down here. Apparently there's an upgrade spot, but for some reason I ran into a little bit of bug and it didn't work. But the next level I just have to fight 3 sword robots, which wasn't that hard. I wouldn't lie, the first time when I bought this game I did die to the 3, but it wasn't that bad. And now I can finally go and upgrade my robot. The first upgrade I went to was a different type of weapon. It was a bow, because I thought I would need it in the next match, and it seemed interesting enough. But you need energy and all that to power the bow, and I didn't know that. But when I fired it, I missed a couple times, and the bow was nice, but it just wasn't working for me. So eventually I did switch to the sword and started using it, which was a lot easier. It was a lot nicer, honestly, too. I think I might be using the sword through most of this. And it's really easy to dodge the arrows, but later on you do get an upgrade that allows you to block them and maybe fire them back. I didn't mess around with that too much. But the next thing I got, I went to go upgrade my sword. And upgrade for a fire sword and projectile blocking. And it looks really cool. The next one was pretty easy. It was just fighting about some sword robot and a bow, just at different angles. The next upgrade I went for was more energy. But all these did look really cool. I wanted to get all of them, but I guess I'll get that later in the game. And it pushes me right into the next match, which was a special fight, and you got special people. The first guy was the Emperor. Looked really cool. But then there was one more special thing coming up.
Billions of their minds remain, waiting to be harvested. Soon our fleet will arrive at the closest human outpost. While we wait, let us watch our latest combat robot in action. I give you Spidertron 5000.
With this new sort of boss popping up, I thought it would be a lot harder than it was. It was mostly firing bullets. It took out one of my arms and it started taking out its own robots. But it was really easy to fight after you take down some legs, or you could just jump up and get the head immediately, which is very nice. With that, I was able to upgrade once again, and for this upgrade, I really didn't know what I was going to go for. But I did go for an extra life, and I thought it would be useful because I was missing one of my arms. I don't know how much longer I could last because some of these were getting pretty hard, even though they look not hard. But I got these new enemies. They're just more upgraded swordsmen, and they can move, and they did get me, I won't lie, or anything. And I had to use up one of my extra clones. Was very disappointed. I thought I could have done that first try or not use up an extra clone. But then I did. I was able to kill all of them after that. It was pretty easy, honestly. I'm kind of sad that I lost one of my clones. And I got another upgrade at least. I don't know. I wanted to use it for another sword upgrade, but I didn't have an extra clone, so I bought a clone. Then I immediately went out to go check out what was the next battle, which was 2 Spidertrons and all of these robots. And again, I almost did die. They knocked off a bit off my back. It was very dangerous if they didn't miss. And then it was easy taking out the Spidertrons. Pretty easy, like really easy, surprisingly. I thought these would be really hard since they hyped them up so much. But after that, I went back to go upgrade again, and I upgraded my sword to have more projectile blocking, because we were fighting a new-ish enemy next. And it was I don't know how they described him. I would, I probably should have went and looked that up, because I dimmed down all the volume and I can't hear it. But these are just bow people with swords, and it was honestly really cool fighting them both. And look how big their arrows are. I'm guessing that's the next upgrade I'm getting, but I'm not going to upgrade the bow. I don't like it, personally. And then the next, I got another upgrade, and then I got the jetpack, which really helped with moving and everything. I thought it would be a lot worse, or it would push me up, but it wasn't. The next fight was kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. It was just a bunch of sword people drop down from the sky, and they weren't that hard. I thought, again, this would be a bit harder, and they were pretty easy with the jetpack and all these new things I have. Sad I didn't get to use more projectile blocking, but that's it with them. I went up, and then I got Fire Sword 2, which is just even better and even easier to take out people. They hyped up a new enemy. I was wondering what it was going to be, and a sword robot, and honestly took it out pretty easily.
Finally, someone who can actually fight. It's your lucky day. I'm going to help you escape. In a few moments the garbage doors will open. When they do, I'm going to lower the force field, and you're going to run through them. Run, and don't stop. Ready? Here we go.
Out of nowhere, a giant floating head started talking to me, told me to run through the garbage doors, and I obliged, of course, because this is a game. And I ran through the garbage doors. The narrators started saying they would sick robots on me. I had to dodge through saw blades. I had no idea why I was doing this. It was sort of sprung on me, but I followed it anyway. And then there's a whole entire robot city outside of here. And honestly, I thought this would be more trouble to get out here.
To all of you still left in storage, I will make you a deal. Survive, and I will get you out of here. Together we can fight back. Together we can put an end to this madness. Let's do this.
And that is the end of Chapter 1. I didn't even know they had chapters. I thought this was a fun arena game. And it restarted me, put me into a new robot body, new name, new age, a new job. I was pretty mad. I thought I had to restart, but it did put me somewhere different. I had to fight new enemies with new weapons, and I didn't know how they worked. Honest, I died the first time, like, really fast. Look how fast. And then I died again. And maybe... Nope, this one... Yeah, this one it worked out. I did it, surprisingly. I thought I would end the episode right here. 8 minutes would be nice. But it didn't need to, and I could just keep upgrading. It got rid of all my upgrades, and I have to upgrade everything. And I got another fire sword. I didn't want to do the same thing, but I did get the fire sword. The next level was just more sword robots. Wasn't that hard. A lot of terrain, since you don't have to fight a lot of them, though. And then I decided to try out the new weapon. But to be honest, it wasn't that useful. I think I'm going to use it later on if I do get this far. But the next fight, tight hallway, sword robots, and bows. Wasn't that hard. They sort of took themselves out with the spikes. And the bow people weren't that hard either. I thought it would be a lot harder since I'm that far in the game, but they did restart me, to be fair. And the next level, I just got another upgrade, wanted to get my jetpack back. This was all good. Until they, Hammerbots 2.0. Why? But they were pretty easy, honest. The real challenge were the bow robots up in the columns. I just had to chop off the hammer robots' heads. And these guys, I thought they would be no problem either, just because I had to walk up. But I whiffed, and I got my head shot off. I had no clones. That was my first mistake. I had no clones. And then I was playing again, and I died over and over again. Just all of these robot lives died, and I got fed up with it, honestly. But I decided this is a good point to end the episode. Tell me if you want more of this. Like, subscribe. Tell me if you like this game. I think it was a really nice game, personally. Listen to the outro music. I like it. You should. Bye.